1-800-222-2909 on Facebook and interlakeandinn.com. Dave's TV, Route 44 in Millerton. Buy local. Skip the long drive to the big box stores. Your local source for quality products. Sony, Sharp, Smart, LED, HD TV, Direct TV sales and service, and Russ Sound Home Audio Systems. DavesTV.net. Here's a check on stories we're following for you today on Robin Hood Radio. Our forecast from Pat Pagano calls for a sunny but cold day today with some breeze, temperature in the low 30s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, mid-30s, some snow by Thursday afternoon, but then mild and rain on Friday. We'll get the full details on our tri-state forecast coming your way in just a few moments. Taking a look at some of the stories that we are indeed following for you today on Robin Hood Radio. A report out of New York State is blasting Central Hudson for bungled rollouts of their $88 million bill system. Reports in the Poughkeepsie Journal from this morning state the following. At Central Hudson Gas and Electric's budget rollout, billing system that overcharged customers and neglected to charge others could lead to fines and other penalties, according to the New York State Public Service Commission. The findings of the PSC's 6-month investigation, prompted by some 4,000 customer complaints, revealed managers who ignored employee warnings that the new customer information and billing system wasn't ready for its September 2021 debut. Quote, Central Hudson pushed employees to meet the transition deadline, and despite significant efforts of those employees, the company was not ready for the transition, end quote, according to the PSC report. The system was incapable of handling the complex billing scenarios it was designed for and was riddled with programming bugs that led to overcharges and delays, according to the PSC. Now, continuing on that same vein, more than 8,000 customer accounts were overcharged, with about 1,000 customers double billed. After going months without getting and adding bills, the utility automatically withdrew money from over 30,000 accounts, totaling $16 million between September of 2021 and June of 2022, the report said. A customer whose bills were typically around $500 a month had withdrawals of $12,000 and $16,000 in successive months, the report noted. Central Hudson now has 30 days to respond to the Commission findings and to demonstrate why civil or administrative penalties are not needed. Company spokesman Joseph Jenkins apologized for the missteps and said the company would continue to dedicate resources to resolving any lingering issue with the billing system. New Yorkers may soon get a chance to take fossil fuel companies to court for damages caused by climate change. The new state bill introduced on December 9th was inspired by oil-rich Texas and its recent abortion law, and unlikely as it may seem for New York, which aims to achieve zero greenhouse gas emissions by mid-century. The piece of legislation is believed to be the first in the U.S. that would empower private citizens to sue companies whose products, oil, gas, and coal, contribute to climate change. Quote, what it provides is merely an opportunity for everyday New Yorkers to have their day in court, end quote. That from State Senator Zellner Myrie from Brooklyn, the bill's author. He told that to USA Today in New York. Going on, he went on to say, if we are suffering disproportionately from the effects of climate change, and we know the entities that are responsible, he went on to say it stands to reason that we should be able to make the case why they should be paying for mitigation, resiliency, and further protection, not the taxpayer. The bill comes as New York finalizes a plan under the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 85% by 2050 from 1990 levels, with offsets to achieve carbon neutrality. The state's council plans to vote on the final plan on Monday. Moving up to Massachusetts and West Stockbridge, after months of trying, the foundry on Monday obtained all of its permits it needs to provide entertainment and serve alcohol, but its final win did not come without pushback. On Monday, the West Stockbridge Select Board voted to renew the venue's annual alcohol entertainment and Sunday entertainment licenses. The alcohol license was approved unanimously. Board member Andy Potter abstained from votes on both the entertainment and licenses after two tense interaction with the foundry owner, Amy Bertano, and board chair Kathleen Kiersey. On December 5th, the foundry special permit was granted in perpetuity by the planning board with conditions that Bertano be very strict. Abutter Chuck Nuggan had pushed for the board not to renew the permit, saying excessive sound harmed her business. Normally, reviewing alcohol and entertainment licenses is a routine process the Select Board does annually. Last week, the board approved the alcohol licenses of Truck Orient Express, Amici West Stockbridge Public Market, Queensboro Wine and Spirits. The board also approved Turnpark Art Space, the annual entertainment licenses. Potter also abstained from voting on Turnpark's application as well. Well, today is the day for another meeting in Norfolk regarding the gas bill remediation. It's an update meeting that will be held tonight at 7 p.m. at the Bowtell School at 128 Greenwoods Road East. A petition is also circulating in Norfolk to lower speeds for vehicles traveling through the Bowtell School zone. The massive spill occurred just below the school. The effort grew out of Economic Development Commission, which has sought speed restrictions there for some time. The petition can be viewed at Norfolk Hub, Two Station Place, and other public buildings. Volunteers also may be canvassing area towns to ask for signatures. Well, of course, it is a fairly quiet week for political and town meetings, but it picks up with other activities, of course, going on. Christmas service at the Church of St. John of the Wilderness, Copic Falls. Christmas Eve service on Saturday, December 24th. Candlelight service, carols at 7 p.m., service at 7:30. Christmas Day service on Sunday, the 25th at 10 a.m. Now, Crescendo presents a story of hope and the voice in the New World, December 29th and 30th, presenting a special end of December concert with 4 soloists from Latin America, Europe, and the U.S., and the ensemble of period and folk instrument players. Concerts will be held Thursday, December 29th at 5:30 at Trinity Church in Lime Rock Road in Lakeville, and on Friday, December 30th at 5:30 at St. James Place, Main Street in Great Barrington. Tickets are available for general admission and premium, which is preferential seating, and $10 for youth under 18 years. For more information, COVID precaution policy, and tickets, on the web, crescendomusic.org, or call 860-435-4866. Salisbury Winter Sports Association Annual Junior Jump Camp will take place on Friday and Saturday, December 30th and 31st at Satry Hill, Indian Cave Road in Salisbury. The event is open to children ages 7 and up. You'll learn the basics of ski jumping with an emphasis on safety and control on Swasa's smallest hill. For more information, 860-806-0471 or email kennethbarker@gmail.com. You can also visit jumpfest.org. And the Mahawi Performing Arts Center in Great Barrington presents 9-time Grammy Award winner and music director Eugene Drucker leading the Berkshire Bach Ensemble in a special program showcasing the virtuosity of the Society's individual musicians. That is on Saturday, December 31st at 6 p.m. Tickets and more information at mahawi.org. And for after-holiday cleanup, Boy Scout Troop 22 will remove and recycle Christmas trees this year on Saturday, January 7th in Sharon, Salisbury, North Canaan Falls Village in Norfolk. To sign up, 203-217-9917 or tinyurl.com/troop22. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgans at the Interlaken, interlakenin.com. You'll also find them on Facebook and on Instagram. And you'll find a tapas menu, a regular menu, and also nightly dinner specials, interlakenin.com. And by Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com. The Dow Jones Industrial Average starts off today at 35,007. The NASDAQ at 11,750.75. And the S&P 500 will start off the day at 8444.25. We'll take a look at that tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments.